This seems strangely familiar to me. I'm not entirely sure though. I definitely could be wrong. Although I kind of get the feeling that like any level on this map in particular that has like a thingy thing? Oh, has a lightning fairy and a light fairy like around here. I definitely like something just reminds me of a don't get hit level from the 3DS one. That could be this level specifically. It's just that they decided to make it a no hit for some reason. Although that being said, I don't know who it was with. Yeah, I know specifically it was the level to get the level 3 spinner for Link, which I just feels is weird. Like I know why they did it, but like it just kind of feels weird that for the Wii U version you just kind of get the spinner, and all its stuff was that random. Although that being said, it is kind of the same for like all the DLC characters. Just because they couldn't have a love for the weapons, I think. Although I definitely could be wrong with them. Fairly sure they did introduce characters with a new map, so I'm not too sure on that one. Okay, so I kind of get the feeling that the challenge here is going to be getting kills, I think. Although that being said, it could also be time, since we are up against like a whole bunch of characters without element. I'm fairly sure. Although that being said, I want to say it's only the other warriors and the giant bosses that have like a weakness. Want to say? Because yeah, not sure if it's something I've touched on, but all the warriors don't have a weakness because of the type, but each character specifically has a weakness. So a light character could, in theory, be weak to light. Although I'm fairly sure that doesn't happen. I think. I could be wrong. But I think young Link is weak to dark. Being a dark warrior himself, I think. I definitely want to check up on that. Cause like I think I have mentioned that C and Lana share, or like their weaknesses are each other, like that sort of thing. Alright, that's right. We completely forgot the mission type here. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. I should instead be going over after the captains themselves, I think. Okay. Was that a Lionel? Not entirely sure. Guess it's called that, like they're all here, or like a lot of them are just here, so we don't really have to go anywhere. That's cool. Although I kinda get the feeling that the Harpies is gonna be like at the top there, which is very annoying. Just in the sense that it's like all over, like it's over there. Although that being said, Since it doesn't look like they're moving, we can just go over there. Yeah, if I want to check my damage. Oof. Although, yeah, I guess Lana being a character here definitely is going to be an issue. I think I definitely want to check that, because like, I'm not entirely sure if that is a thing. When Lana's doing her dances, like her dance animations for the or for her summons, does that do damage to you? Looks like that would be a weird thing if it did. Yeah, I definitely want to go up here. Just to make sure that is the thing. Okay, they are moving and that's not a thing I like. And yeah, I definitely get the feeling that timing is going to be an issue for this one. I think. Maybe? Although that being said, we are kind of racking up chaos here pretty quickly, so we can just move on, I think. A little worried about that base, but I think we're fine. Should be fine. Oh, cool, Link. Another worry I'm not fond of fighting. I guess I could just do this. Have I ever shown Agatha's animation? I don't remember if I've ever gone into focus a bit with Agatha. Which is a weird thing now that I'm saying it, because like we've used Agatha quite a bit, so that is definitely a thing. I'm hoping that this is a 10,000 and not a 4,000. Because we've taken quite a bit of damage here. Okay. I think I want to take a detour to deal with the summoner because like that's getting annoying. Just do the see-through juggle. That's not the see-through juggle. That's something else entirely. I'm really worried if damage is on fair loss. Okay, that should be fine, right? Right? That over there should be fine. Just the fact that the ally captain's out and about in a place that is not so safe now. Right? They can wait like fucking 200 more KOs and I don't know, a B rank, right? I think I'm at that long, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of thinking of just playing on, just accepting the fail only because then I'd have information that I could use easily. so I don't have to waste as much time just going around. Okay, cool. Really not a fan of all that. So it's either the light barrier base or the fucking base in the middle of nowhere. That is the one we want. Hang strong, Sia. We've got a little bit left to go. I'm actually really hoping that it's a 10k and not a 4k for this, because like that's just gonna be annoying. Because this level is pretty... It feels a little bit longer, I feel. Although that being said, I feel like all levels within this mission type just feel that way. Just because like enemies are like souped up for some reason. Like no particular reason. Finally get the treasure chest. Although that being said, I wouldn't be too disappointed in having to redo this level just because then, actually, yeah, this didn't actually have any requirements for a character except for the heart piece from Agatha, so we could potentially, in theory, just use someone else? Maybe? Although that being said, like, I guess depending on how far off we are on the damage, I'll be fine just using Agatha to get the A rank. I feel like. I kind of feel like that would be best, maybe. Although that being said, I don't remember my stance on like this type of situation at all. How exactly would I feel just to cheese this with another character? I think before Zelda's dead, I'll just check it before we haven't gone over the 10k mark. Cause like, oh boy, they just really crammed in like the worst enemies to fight for this one. Just check. Okay, we've gone over to the 5k. We've gone to 5k, we should be fine. If it's an A rank though, or if it's a 4k, we're fucked. Okay, no A rank reward for this one. This is even worse to see. I can't wait till we're able to skip the cutscene. Or for the victory screen. Okay, yeah, it was a 4k. That kinda sucks. Just sell everything? Or maybe not that. Yeah. Get the moon. Wait. That might be another recorder level, which kinda stinks. I mean, depending on how long this one takes, it's going to be something. And then I get the feeling it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be that one. Okay, it's not too bad. And we can use the rapier, that's fine. So I wonder how much Pizza Tower music I'll be using for this one. For these sets of episodes. Oh, it's this map, yeah. I don't think it'll be a lot, but I think it'll be a surprising amount. Just because I've been just up there listening to the Pizza Tower OC like quite frequently as of late. Although that being said, a lot of the music I like, I can't really use. Just because I feel like it's a little bit too loud for just background music, I feel. Like, I could potentially use the second phase of Unexpected Sea, but then the transition phase to part 3, I feel like is a little bit too loud. Maybe. Plus, it might get like a little bit distracting. Yeah. And like I think by the parts of it could get a little bit loud, but I just have to see. Although that being said, they did kind of drop new music in Splatoon 3, so I could use that, maybe? Not just to mention they did finally give the themes names, because it just didn't have names for like a lot of the themes. Although, being honest, I kind of feel like a little bit robbed seeing the fact that we got new Splatfest music before we got new proper, like, normal battle music, which feels weird. Because it's like, it's only for the Splatfest, it's only gonna be like once a month. Like maybe even once every other month, just because it's like I'm not particularly a fan of that deal. Right, I didn't do the thing. Unless I did and I just forgot. I know they keep us as this, but I did do this. Okay, okay, so we do have to go through a little bit of chain. I really wish there was a way to easily check just what was up for grabs on this level. Just so I wouldn't forget. Cause I feel like if we are gonna be running low on KOs by the time we finish this, or the main mission, I might cut that part out, just getting the remaining KOs I need, maybe? Maybe. Although that being said, we'd kind of start, so yeah. I don't really need to be worried so much. Definitely want to go through the... So yeah, something like I kind of had a feeling like something I'm starting to feel about Splatoon 3 is the fact that a lot of its identity is just being a better Splatoon 1, I feel. Which is kind of weird because I would have wanted it to be its own thing, sort of deal. I did not grab the fairy. Like the fact that not only did they bring back Inkolpus Plaza, or Square, whatever the fuck it is, but they also made it so that Callie and Marie are performing again, or can perform, or will perform in the Splatfest. Which, it just kind of feels weird. Because, like, in a way it's sort of like, oh, Callie and Marie are kind of overshadowing all the other idols, which feels a little bit weird. It's like, yeah, they do kind of story relevance by the fact that they're part of the Squid Beak Splatoon, but it's like I don't know how I feel about them overtaking other parts of things. Like, not to mention, it kind of feels weird lore-wise, since, like, you know, they sort of retired and they fell out of fashion. Like, that just kind of feels weird. I'm not really sure about that. So another thing I kind of feel, I definitely kind of feels weird in terms of the new music. Not only is it the Squid Sisters, but it's also Big Man for one of the songs, which just feels weird. Like, if you're gonna have the idols sing, I feel like it would make more sense to have them in a song that's played like a lot more regularly, I feel like. Although that being said, it was nice to have more than one song during a Splatfest. Or more than 2 songs during a Splatfest. It's like that definitely kind of got annoying. It's like Fins in the Air and Depth to Us Part. Like, they're good on like the first few listens, like the first few matches of a Splatfest, but like after that point, it's just like, no, why? Please, like new songs, please. Although that being said, I'm really hoping that the next update does bring us more songs. Okay, cool. I did get the fairy. Another one of you guys? What the fuck? Wait, which? I was going to say, did we not just take that over, but we didn't. Okay, wait, which keep was that? So we might have to double back to the other one. And that kind of sucks. Okay, yeah, we do have to double back to that one, which again sucks. Not really a fan of this map. And that sucks. Oh, of course, you're just here chilling. Like that is nice. Okay, you're not important, so bye-bye, Agatha. I definitely get the feeling that before we finish with this main mission, we will have to go back there. Which kinda sucks. But I mean, we're gonna be fun on KOs, so that's good, right? Alright, nice. Just how quickly are they gonna go over there to where we need to be? Though that being, I'm not sure, but like, I think Zelda just kind of feels weird in terms of crowd killing. I feel like. Thankfully, there's no reward, like map rewards here, from what I can remember. So we're good. And thankfully, if nothing happens after this point, we can... Oh, we'll be in a nice point to just quickly go over and finish this level. Which is nice. Although you're here and annoying. I'm really surprised at just how quickly that guy just went down. Although, I guess that being said, we did use Q light arrows, so we're fine. Yeah, I suppose. I guess that makes sense. Did that always show you the health? Unless there was... Oh, we did that just because it is an important thing. So is that a character playing at home base? If so, that could be a little problematic. Just ever so slightly. Whoever is our allied captain, hold strong a little bit longer and we'll be done. Especially since we're fighting Ganondorf. Although that means... no. I was gonna say. I'm not entirely sure what his weakness is, although I'm fairly sure it's light. And this should be enough to KO. Right, Della's win on that fact. We have to turn and face them. Okay. I don't really want to have 2 long episodes in a row, and considering the fact that we still need to go back and rank that level, we might call it an end here for now. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, not sure if I'll ever use that, but that's fun. Okay, so I'm thinking that next episode we might get a start on this. Although I guess I might pick up a flute for this level because I think it must be the flute, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, let's do my intro now. Until then, that is when I'll see you. Okay. So apart from just being slightly more careful, there's not really too much to say about the process of A ranking this level. Although I will like to add that I did give Agatha a lot of her remaining defense badges. Specifically the third one of Light Resist. As I wanted to say that this level was light recommended. It did recommend the light element, and of course, for any element recommendation, you will get a boost for that specific stat. Well, in that specific stat, if you do have a defense badge for that one. It is a little bit weird, but I guess it kind of does work out. But yeah, just more of Agatha, I guess. Because this is what we need, more Agatha. Although, I wanted to say that because the next map will have a bit of a focus on another group of characters that we haven't really seen, that I'm hoping that the new cast hasn't, or that the standing cast won't really get a chance to won't really stand up too much. Although that being said, that new cast of characters does have a issue in and of itself, so that will be something that I need to that we'll get to when we kind of get there. But that's more so an issue for another version of the game in itself. But yeah, getting back to the level itself. Here you can just see me just gonna go ham against Link. Definitely surprised at just how quickly he went down. That being said, I might have actually given Agatha more defense badges too. I'm not entirely sure. Also, way back at the beginning of the level, pretty much when I stated that this level reminded me of a Don't Get Hit, yeah, I want to say like the major difference between this level and that level, on top of the Don't Get Hit, that level was a rescue the stranded allies. In fact, I wanted to say that as Zelda is using the Sheik's harp, definitely want to say that they maybe kind of took this level and made it something else. So this could have been the level 3 Don't Get Hit for the spinner.